Hello and welcome back to the retreat. We are now in session 14.
Yep. Yes,
14.
Damn.
Yeah. Welcome back. Do we want to go over what happened last session?
Lupin, what the fuck?
I forgot that was the session. Oh, I attacked Petrigold.
You attacked my aunt.
And resisted her magical ability to change my memories, which you didn't think she had magic.
I didn't know, not at all. And now I'm worried about how she got it.
There we go.
Readjusting. So.
Also, Jian learned about how Jackie was murdered.
And Jian is also stuck as Jackie.
Jian is stuck as Jackie right now.
And cannot lie.
And cannot lie.
What are you gonna lose this session?
I cannot win!
Every session you lose something else until you're not there anymore.
Regains memories that have been suppressed.
Lose my humanity.
Jananity.
Changling.
I lose my hat. No! Not my new hat!
You lose Lupin. Not for any particular reason, she just, left.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, man.
Alright, so you...
Oh, Lupin snooped around in the study for a while.
And you got some answers.
I got some
of
answers.
Petrigold.
I got some interesting objects.
Some good insight on Petrigold as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bitch. Yeah. And you are to have dinner with Petrigold this night, but it is afternoon right now, so you still have time.
And I'm on my way to snoop in other rooms of the house.
And I'm currently crying in Jackie's bedroom, having a fucking...
Right, because Jian now knows.
Because Lupin was like, I'm going to give you information that I've had for a little bit. Let me just be upfront about that.
Mm-hmm.
I was deciding when was the right time to tell you.
And Jian was not pleased.
Yeah, Jin's
was
mad at Lupin
livid.
right now.
It's such a different case of mourning an accident than mourning murder.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was what happened last session. And we are just gonna kind of jump off right where we left off. What? Jian is being sad.
Jin's always sad or mad.
Emo girl.
So you are in the, you okay? You're in the Mos'Grown house, and you are going around. You, I believe, are in your room?
I am in my room.
Yes.
Crying and screaming in my pillow. Sorry, Jackie's pillow.
And you are snooping, I think.
I'm snooping. I know I had initially said that I wanted to go to Petrigold's office.
Mm-hmm.
But
You've been to Petrigold's office.
I mean her bedroom, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to find somebody else's bedroom.
Okay. Roll a d20, just for luck of who you get.
You have 20 people in mind?
No, but depending on how lucky or unlucky you are.
9.
You, I'm just kind of imagining this little vermin scuttling into rooms. And you, so the way that my lucks work is that I pick a number and however close your roll is to it. That's...
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So it can either be, it's not like high is good and low is bad. It's
just
the amount of
close.
Closeness. And you got pretty close. So I'm assuming you open the door to this room.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of at the end of a hallway. And there's a big bed to one side. The headboard of the bed is right below an enormous window looking out into the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that it is very bright in here. The sun kind of just shines and illuminates this entire room. There's a mirror to one side, like a mirror desk kind of situation, and around the mirror are these photos of the family and of these two people that you don't know who they are. If you roll a history check real quick.
18.
You recognize these two people. You see, you know what Jackie looks like, but you recognize these two people from the family tapestry, and they are parents. They are Maxil and Ethereal. Maxil is he's short, and Ethereal was very tall, and there are a lot of photos, but there's just a specific look that they have for each other that is very fond and is very in love. Maxil in all of the photos is always wearing a vest, and he's got like a bit of a tummy, and he's always just like gazing up at this like star of Ethereal, and Ethereal is always looking directly into the camera, just like yeah. And yeah, there's pictures of the three of them in the garden. There's pictures of the two of them on outings together. And there are several pictures of Maxil, Ethereal, Jackie, and Pascal together a lot. There are several pictures of all of them together. But yeah, that is the room that you stumble into.
Is the room packed up kind of like how Jackie's room was packed up?
I want you to make a perception check on that.
I'm gonna have my perception. Ooh. 6?
It's hard to tell because you're looking to see if it's been packed up. It's hard to tell because it looked like a very tidy room at one point, but it's almost as if someone has been looking in there a lot. Like, drawers are open. The covers of the bed have been like taken off. The windows have been opened. The curtains have been drawn back and pulled up. It's very strange. It's almost as if someone was looking for something in here.
I'm going to set it back. Kind of like close the windows, close the curtains, tidy the bed. Is there like a box I can put all the pictures into?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Put all those in a box. I want to look for secrets.
Okay. Why don't you roll me an investigation check and tell me what you're looking for?
I'm looking for like similar things in like when I was in what's-her-face's opus, Petrigold. Like just important documents or like items. I'm gonna trinket that.
Okay. Automatic success.
What
did you roll?
A 5. So that would have been a 6. And I want Lupin to be really good at snooping and picking things over.
Alright. So using a trinket. Give me a sec. That's so... Okay.
One quick thing.
Yes.
Is there a chair in this room?
Yes, there's a chair by the desk.
I'm gonna push it onto the door and under the doorknob so
No one can open it.
and no one can open it.
Okay. Okay, so this is so you're taking the photos and you're putting them in a box and you're looking around and you're searching for secrets.
Maybe looking at the back of the photos to see what they say. If they say anything.
There are a couple of there's a photo of there are several photos that seem to have been given, like they would give each other photos, and on the back of several of them what you can only assume is Maxwell's like chicken scratch handwriting to my ethereal Ethel is on several of them. And for context, Callie just texted me, Maxwell calls Ethereal his ethereal Ethereal.
Just now.
Like literally 2 seconds ago.
His ethereal Ethereal.
His ethereal Ethereal. And you're looking around and you're putting the photos in boxes, and you find 2 things of interest. Everything has been picked over. Whatever is being looked for is evidently not being found because it is so ransacked. It seems as if it's not just one go through. It's like one go through and then another go through and another go through. But as you pick up one of the framed photos of the 4 of them, you feel it's heavier than just one piece of paper framed.
Okay.
And that's the first thing that you find.
Okay. I'm gonna open the back of it.
Okay. In the back of the photo, you find this. It's an old document. It seems...
Oh, fuck.
Should I be here when you read it, or do you...
Do you
want me to read it out? No, I'm not gonna read it out loud.
Not gonna read it out loud. Okay.
You can't know what it is yet.
When it is public knowledge, I will read it out loud in a voice. And yeah, okay. The reaction, open mouth,
so confused.
emotional. So I was talking to Briar and I was like, hey, I'm writing something and I'm actually crying.
What the fuck? What did you write?
Nothing. You'll find out.
I'm like a contortionist right now. I'm just like...
You're like, oh.
I'm so in myself. Man, it's so nice knowing what's on that piece of paper.
Me too.
No, I don't know. I don't think a word of it.
The very end? The very end? Dude, ain't no fucking way.
They're so mean to me, chat. They're so cruel and so mean to me.
Non-existent chat. Comment section.
Comment section, chat.
YouTube comment section.
Interchangeable.
I love it.
And as
Lupin's like...
As you hold it, you register something that hasn't really clicked yet. You know when there's like a smell in a house and you don't really register it because it's so faint. But once you realize it, it's like, oh, that makes sense, or like, oh, I can smell it now. Mm-hmm. That paper very much smells like the house, and the house very much smells like chocolate.
Okay.
Smells like chocolate.
Mm-hmm. And then the other thing that you find is something...
I find 2 things?
Yes, you find 2 things. I told you you found 2 things.
Oh, I thought I found 1.
The other thing that you find is in a drawer. It seems whatever was being looked for, it wasn't that. But you do find a letter.
Another one?
Okay.
And it looks like it had a wax seal. It
itchy everywhere.
It seems to have been something that they sent to someone, and then at some point they got it back or something.
I'm so concerned at what you made. The lids are folded in a way that represents sad.
The lids are folded in a way that represents sad.
That's a good quote. No! Stop! Don't cry! No, I don't like this.
This is the thing that Isabel almost was like tearing, like so close, like looked like they were crying.
I can't, dude. I can't. No, what does it say? I'm so concerned. No! No!
Are you okay?
No! No. No. There's emotions in the air.
Oh, fuck.
You're making it so much worse. Is it sweet? Is it kind? Is it generous? Is it evil?
Chills, dude. Fucking chill.
Oh.
Lupin is unwell. She's sitting here. She's like, just absolute bewilderment. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, dude, I'm fine. Yeah,
I
because
love you.
I love you too.
Shakes hand.
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean?
Lupin, is there anything else of interest in this room? Any objects? Anything fun? Have you anything? My arm. Anything planty that I can touch?
There's lots of plants. There's lots of things in the window. There's many plants on the windowsill, and it seems to be one of those rooms that is just green because of the color of outside, because they're right outside the garden, though they are on the second floor, but also from the green of plants inside. There's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to play my little instrument. First I'm gonna take the box of photos, put it in my bag of holding, take the 2 documents I found, put that in my bag of holding as well.
Okay.
Set it so it looks like the room has just been cleaned. Put the photo back how it was.
Okay.
And then I play a song that's different than my other song, but I don't have a tune for it, so you guys don't get here.
Okay.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
In that room, we can go to someone else, but I would also still like to go to Petrigold's room.
Okay.
This is unfair. What was written?
I don't know.
Are we eventually gonna know?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, they have to.
Well, they have to, yeah.
What? I have to? I don't have to.
Lupin is thinking. Lupin's thinking and the gears are turning going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to Petrigold's room if we're gonna stick with me.
I want Jian to roll a d20 for me.
Oh!
It's scary.
You die.
11.
You feel Anis's presence.
Oh no. Is it my turn? Okay, it's my turn.
I'll be right back. I'm still listening. I'm just gonna go grab some.
Okay, yeah, I need something to get into character. I didn't realize talking to gods like one time meant that all of a sudden I'd get an interaction every day. If you're gonna like talk to me, please just reveal yourself already. Please just tell me what to do.
I don't know what to do.
That's helpful.
But I understand why you are doing what you are doing. But you are taking away the ability for people to mourn Jackie.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you are playing her, and putting up the face that she is still there, and so people cannot properly appreciate her life.
Well, I can't change back, so even if I wanted to, I can't change into who I want to be. And I've tried, and I can't change. So even if I didn't want to be doing this, I have no choice in this. Because I want to tell people she's gone, but if I look like her, it's not going to do anything, and it's going to make it worse.
Do you know... So, Alciel has done this to you.
Oh yeah, she's done a lot. Can't even lie. That's fun. Lupin thinks it might be good for me. Or at least in some general way. That's how Jian takes it. Because then, you know, can't lie. Can't hide things from people or myself.
Does it feel like you are unable to, or that it is really very difficult to?
It feels like a block. Something's in the way.
I want you to make an insight check on yourself.
On myself?
Yeah.
That's 17.
It feels like a block, but it also feels like you could be able to.
I probably can if I just push it a little bit, but I can't get there. She was murdered. Did you know that?
No.
She was murdered. And that's totally different. Don't get me wrong, Anise. I still want to mourn. I still want to do all that. I'm just so angry. Is that a way to mourn? Just anger? Probably not a good way, but it's definitely a way that I've been going.
Anger, it's a secondary emotion. It is possible to be angry, but most anger is just a guise for another thing.
I'm so mad. I don't even know what else Soule even fucking did to me. I don't understand why she gets to choose. Maybe because she's a bitch.
When you change, it is in a way a lie itself, because you are changing who people perceive you to be. Do you think that by understanding a truth, it would help you return to your truth?
Why do gods speak in riddles all the time? What?
I have been told that the reason that you were able to leave where you were was because you understood a truth. Do you think that by understanding a truth now, it would return you to who you are?
Maybe? I don't. Okay, hold on.
Does that make sense?
No, it does. I'm just... a lot of emotions. Yay. Hold on. I'm gonna stand up from the bed. I'm gonna walk to the mirror.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the cover off. Oh boy. Hand to my eyes. Jackie. Not me. Oh, I hate this. As I'm looking in the mirror, I'm gonna close my eyes and start picturing what I have always seen when I look in the mirror, which is Jian. More sharper features, very sunken in, those hollowed white eyes, the long white hair. And I'm gonna be picturing that as I'm standing in front of this mirror, being like, I am not Jackie.
You hear... She's trying to guide you.
Yeah.
Who is Jian?
Fuck. God, that's not an answer they can answer. That's not a question they have an answer to. Shit. A person.
Who is Jian?
I don't know yet.
Who was Jian?
A kid.
What kind of kid?
A sporadic kid. Didn't really listen to their parents all that much.
Who are their parents?
Can I write that down? Probably. No, it's in your messages.
You texted me.
I did text you that. Give me 1 second, I gotta know what my parents' names are.
For real.
Tris and, Paul.
And who were they?
My mom and dad.
Who were they to you?
Guardians. They loved me, put on shows, performers, told stories. They,
How did you feel about them when you were a kid?
I loved them. I mean, I hated them because they would tell me to do things I didn't want to do, but they were everything to me. I felt happy around them. It hurt when I lost them.
How did you lose them?
It was a landslide. I got caught and I didn't know how to get back up.
Were you afraid?
I thought I was gonna die.
Do you miss them?
I think I do. I think I need them.
Do you still connect yourself to that, Jian?
No, I don't think I do.
Do you not let yourself? Or is that not you anymore?
They were a snot-nosed little brat who didn't listen. I think I've changed too much.
Who do you want to be?
Is a correct answer, I don't know, besides who I'm supposed to be. Everyone's telling me all of these things, and people are telling me to be Jian, but I don't know who Jian is. And I want to be them, but I don't. There's no personality to connect to them.
How did you decide who Pascal would be? You had not met Pascal to develop a personality by that.
I based Pascal around things that I wanted to happen. I wanted Pascal to be a smart, lovable guy, and I made it happen. Anything I thought was funny, he would say. Anything that I wanted to do, he would do.
So there's much of yourself in that character.
Yeah. Yeah, there was. He was me. Oh, damn, he was me. Fuck. I am Jian.
Who is Jian?
An angry, mourning guy who likes to tell stories, but doesn't get to.
What do you want?
At this point, I want Lupin to be happy. Seraphim didn't really get that. So I think if someone does it, it should be him.
Do you want anything for yourself?
I kind of want a last name. That'd be nice. I want to know who I am. And I want for whoever I am to be okay. I'm Jian. I'm gonna try to change.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll anything? What am I doing?
As you say, I'm Jian. And he says, what'd you say?
I'm Jian.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm Jian.
Louder. Come on.
I am Jian!
Look in the mirror. Jian looks back at you.
Am I Jian?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would you look at that? You looked in the mirror and smiled.
Shut the fuck up.
You feel, you no longer feel Anissa's presence in the room.
Poke the mirror very slightly.
It's just a mirror.
I know it is, but Jian is having a crisis.
And you feel the when you know when your hand is warm on a cold mirror, and there's like a little fog on it from where your hand is. That happens.
Man, this dress does not look good on me. Oh, I missed my hat. Oh. Just bang my head on the desk. On the vanity. How am I gonna tell people she's dead? That's a different problem. I need to go kill an ant.
We're gonna jump to Lupin.
By the way, Lupin's been writing as she's walking. Petrigold's room?
Yeah. You open doors and open doors and open doors. And you find your way into a room. It kind of looks like a guest room almost, just because she's been here a week, you know. But there is a room that you I want you to make an insight check. Hooray! Hooray!
15.
There is... Maybe it's something from your god or something. But there was a certain feeling almost of Petrigold that had no warmth. And that same feeling is in this room. And so you assume that this is her room.
Can I snoop around and look for secrets?
Yeah. Good. Investigation.
I have a question, sorry.
Yes.
No. So that cold, does it feel like the cold of the loop-de-loop of reality?
Yeah! The loop-de-loop of reality.
Not in the same way.
Okay. But it's still a weird sense of cold.
It's less of a cold and more of no warmth. It's just like no empathy, like that kind of feeling.
Okay. I'm gonna snoop.
Okay.
What was it? Investigation?
Yes. And tell me what you're looking for, because...
Secrets.
Like a secret door or...
11?
It's a guest room. There's not going to be any secret doors or anything like that.
Sorry, I was just...
For the record, Briar is gecko blinking at me, and I can't concentrate anytime that he does this. There doesn't seem to be anything of significance in this room. Whatever was in the study was probably the most, like, important kind of, like, secret-y kind of things. Just because this is, like, a sleeping place and is not a, like, lived in for years type of place.
But Petrigold's, like, clothes or things are in here. Is she packed or is she unpacked?
She's unpacked.
Making yourself comfortable.
I'm going to open her drawers and take all of her clothes out and put them on the ground. Is there a suitcase somewhere?
There is.
That's so petty.
Are you packing her up?
I'm going to pack up all of the things that she has. Is there a window?
There is.
Does it open?
Yes.
What is below the window?
It's kind of the, like, far end of the garden. There's a little, like, duck pond. Oh no.
Is the duck pond below
the window? Yeah.
I'm gonna throw her stuff.
Oh my god, you petty bitch!
Pack up all her shit in a suitcase and then throw the suitcase out the window into the duck pond.
Did I miss any of her things? Is there things in the dressers or the drawers? Actually, I'm gonna fold up all the blankets of the bed too.
You are so petty!
Is there a piece of paper?
Yeah, there's like a piece of paper on the desk, yeah.
Oh my god!
Can I write on it?
Yeah!
Enjoy the tapestry. Is there a way to lock this door from the outside? Like she did with the study.
She did it with a spell. But thinking. They're make a general perception check.
General perception.
Oh my god, you're so petty.
You'll see. 21.
You see on a hook inside the door, inside the door, like, beside the door inside the room is a hook with a set of keys on it it's one key, it's like a loop and a key. So you're assuming that is for this door.
Is there maybe like a journal in here or anything that looks like she needed paper-wise?
Not that you can see.
Okay. So I've kind of picked over the room.
Yeah.
I've set the room back.
Okay.
To being comfortable, to the bed sheets being folded up to be cleaned. Anything of hers is out the window. I'm gonna try and use the key to lock the window. Close the curtain. Close the door and lock it. And then I'm gonna put the key in my bag of holding.
You are so petty and I love you. I love Lupin.
I'm gonna write in my inventory, Petrigold's bedroom key. Sorry, one sec. Okay.
Oh, I have a question for you, Callie. This is totally out of nowhere, but I just need to ask you.
Doesn't have anything to do with anything. Da, 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 da. Roughly about what time is it?
It's probably like 3 right now, because you went into both of the rooms and Jian was having the whole transformation thing.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go back to Jackie's room.
Mm-hmm. Give me a sec, I'm having an answered for me.
Actually, can I see if there are any secret doors just in general in the house?
Yeah.
Hooray.
Investigation check.
Okay.
Right? Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
14.
I'm gonna ask you this. Are there any secret passageways in the house?
In the house?
Yeah. In the estate?
Secret tunnel!
Yeah, there's a few.
Secret tunnel!
I want you to give me the easiest one to have discovered.
Oh, like in this room? Or what do you...
In the house.
In the house.
I'm assuming you're like going around trying to find secrets. With a 14, I'm gonna say whichever one is the most obvious, that is the one that you find.
The fireplace?
Ooh.
There are bricks that do not... They look way too new. Like, when there's a fire going, it's hard to tell because it's so bright.
Mm-hmm.
But with the fire out, it's definitely something you can push.
I remove the
And then-
screen. And then I go under there and I push them.
And it's like a door.
Oh. We both went, oh!
It's one of the... So, in mansions and houses, there are like different tunnels and stuff for servants to go through, so that when there are guests in the house, they are very secretive and don't disturb. That is what that mostly is.
I'm gonna knock on the walls. And walk down it.
Okay. You walk down it, and you find a small room. It's one of those rooms that open floor plan, you know, like it's like room and room and room, but there's not really there's not like doors or whatever, and it's like very extensions from the wall of another wall, but it's very short and there's like openness.
Okay.
And you enter into a right by where you enter, there is a wall with bells on the wall and like strings connecting to the house, like a string system. You know how old houses were. You would ding the bell and the string would go and ding whatever. There is a large square table that seems to be, you know, maybe where servants would eat, and there's a kitchen and stairs leading up and stuff like that, and different and it is very close to the kitchen, and you hear a little bustling around. It doesn't seem to be super busy right now, but it seems that maybe in an hour it's going to be, because dinner is on the way, and so there is there is one person like prepping all of the, like cutting everything and all of that, but not like cooking anything yet, because if you cook it now, it's gonna be cold by the time they need it. And just give me a second. You find a shit. I had this prepared and now it's not prepared anymore. Give me a second. Arnor, Cleor, the condensation. Emma. There is this little, almost spherical, like, newt person, called You. And the way that you know it's called You is because they're wearing an apron with You, like a little, each letter is a different color, and it's like hand stitched on.
How's it spelled?
Y-E-W.
You. Okay.
You.
I have a question about the bells really quickly.
Yes.
Is there one that's connected to Petrigold's study? Or to her bedroom?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut the string.
You were so petty! Oh my god, your pettiness.
I love you so much.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Man, you really have it out for Petrigold.
I hate her, man.
She's the worst.
Pardon me.
Yes.
Nim? Pardon me.
Yes. Who are you?
Sorry, I realize this is probably confusing that I'm down here. My name is Lupin. I came with Miss Jackie.
Miss Jackie. What can I do for you? Lupin. What should I call you by? Do you have a last name?
Lupin is fine.
Okay, what are your pronouns?
Thanks for asking. What are your pronouns?
They, them.
They, them.
Yeah.
I like those ones.
What can I do for you, Mr. Ma'am?
Is there some place for me to nap in here?
You can nap under the table. That's where I nap.
Okay.
And you see, it's like the like kitchen table. There's like an eating table for everyone, and then there's almost like an island where they're like chopping everything, and it's not one of those tables that have like posts down to the floor, but it's like a cube, or it's like rectangular, and they stand on a stool because they're the little guy, and crank open like the tabletop on hinges, and there's like little bedding inside.
Whoa.
This is where You sleeps. You does not go home. You is in the kitchen 24/7 and sleeps there.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl into there. Thank you, You. Might I ask you a question?
Yes, do you need snacks?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. There's a couple crickets in there, so don't mind them.
She like looks around like, ooh. How long has Miss Petrigold been here for?
Well, Miss Petrigold Mos'Grown has always come in and out, visits the family. But as of bringing in her own people, well, she came in about a week ago, maybe a little bit more than a week ago. Yeah, has been more constant within the last several years, but has been in about a week, maybe a week and a half ago.
And what do you think of her? Be honest. Because I'll tell you that I am not terribly fond of her.
I like her. And, like, winks. You know?
Would you like to know a secret?
If I won't get in trouble for it. You're gonna just, like, spill the beans to all the staff.
That's what you're gonna fucking do?
I don't think Miss Petrigold is going to be here for very much longer.
Why do you think that?
Because she can't be.
Can't be?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
She can't live here. It's not her house.
Well, Jackie went away for a while. Is Jackie gonna go away again?
Yes, but I have a plan. Would you also like to know another secret?
If it won't get me in trouble.
This one might get you in trouble.
Oh, no.
So I won't tell you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Takes a nap.
Go to sleep.
Hey.
Were you just gonna fucking tell the first person you saw?
No.
Oh my god.
What is Jian doing?
That's a good question. Let me think about what Jin's doing as I'm being Jin. Oh boy.
Oh shit.
What?
Sorry, I just remembered that Lupin still needed to do something.
Oh. We'll go to Jian and then come back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I'm me. Ugh. Me. Ugh.
R&R.
Chills. Okay.
Jian.
Jean.
R&R. Jian.
I want to go find Marianne.
Marianne.
As Jian?
No, as Jackie. I want to go find Marianne. Can I turn it back into Jackie?
Not unless you want to do that entire ordeal over again. It is not you broke out, it's you were able to turn back into Jian. So it's not like, it's the boundary has not been taken off, it's just you pushed through it.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do then.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock my door.
Okay. But what are you...
And I'm gonna, because I know if I ring the bell, Marianne's gonna come, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ring the bell.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep my door locked and I'm gonna hold it
Okay.
to keep it locked.
Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, there are no secret passageways inside your room that Marianne would come in through?
Not in mine.
Okay, cool. So you ring the bell, and a very short time later, they got excellent. They're very quick. You hear a little like pitter pattering down the hallway, and a sharp.
Do you mind if we just talked through the door for a little bit?
Of course not.
Marianne, how did you feel when everyone died? It was a couple years ago.
Oh. It was tragic. I could not exist for a little bit, you know?
And how are you doing now?
I'm doing better. It's still very hard, you know? The rooms are still here. I water their plants.
If it was me that had died that night, how would you feel?
Oh dear. Why do you ask?
I'm just wondering. I mean, what if I had asked someone or told someone that they could pretend to be me, and that's what they've been doing for so long?
Well, I feel like I'd know, you know? I knew you very well. Unless they knew you very well. But it would be devastating.
Would you hate them?
No, not if you asked them to. I'm sure you'd have done it for the right reasons, and so would they.
But then that would mean that I wasn't alive the entire time. Wouldn't you feel hurt?
I suppose I would at first, but, you know, things happen and you can't always explain yourself in the way that you want to, and I would not blame you for long. I feel like we have been quite good friends over the years, and that you wouldn't ever have done it to harm me or anyone that you were loved by.
What if the reason that the person decided to, you know, pretend to be Jackie Mos'Grown loved her so much that they couldn't let her go?
Mm.
And that's why they felt the need to pretend.
Well, I guess we all mourn in our own ways. And I hope that they would find a better way to learn to deal with it than puppeting you forever.
And what if they wanted to say something but was too scared to? Too scared to hurt the people?
Well, you know me, I always say it and ask for forgiveness later, then have it build up over time. Dear, are you okay?
Ariane, it's not really my right to ask for a favor, but when I open the store, please don't hate me.
Oh, I could never hate you, dear.
I think you could. And I wouldn't blame you. As I'm saying that, I open the door.
Okay.
Tears streaming down my face. Can we please talk?
May I come in?
Of course.
Okay. She walks in, and she...
I'm not looking at her. I look ashamed.
As she walks in, she links her arm into yours and leads you to the bed. What is your name?
It's, Jian.
Jian.
But you might also know me by another name. Pascal?
Pascal?
Yeah, so we're friends.
What happened?
I didn't die that night. Marianne, it was Jackie. She knew what I was at the end But she gave me permission, and she really wanted her tavern. I'm sorry.
As you're saying this, when you open the door, it was kind of her like heart ran cold for a second of, oh no, you know, and as you're sitting there, it's just like frozen shock for a second, and as many people do in situations like that, they choose to concentrate on the person before them rather than what that means. And she is, as you're apologizing, she's saying, oh no, and is like brushing the tears away from your cheek and rubbing your back.
I love Marianne. I couldn't help them.
It was a horrible disease. There was nothing that you could have done.
Every time I came back, I told myself it would be the last time. Because this belongs to Jackie, not me. But I want people to mourn her.
She deserves that.
And I took that away. She really loved you, you know.
And I loved her. A singular silent tear rolls down one of her cheeks.
I didn't want to hurt anybody, but I couldn't let her go. But I'm learning to. And I think you deserve to know.
Thank you.
This will be my last time coming here. I don't necessarily belong.
I don't think that's quite true.
Pascal belonged, not me. But
You are Pascal. Yes? Pascal belonged, you belong.
Really?
It was never what you looked like that mattered. I mean, you were a scrawny little rat, kind of.
Yeah.
And it was never what you looked like. I mean, maybe, but not all that Jackie liked. And it was your actions and the way that you loved Jackie that made Maxwell and Ethereal love you so much.
You don't hate me?
No.
Not mad, not...
I mean, I'm a little pissed off, but...
I mean, you deserve to be.
But not angry. It's just later than I thought I'd find out, you know? But it's not... People say it's never too late, you know? It's not the fact that it's late, but it's the fact that it's here, you know?
I really did miss your upbeat attitude, Marianne.
It's all I have.
The emptiness behind your eyes when you said that. That's all I have.
Then, Marianne, there's something I need to tell you as well. And this I recently found out.
Alright.
It wasn't an accident.
Oh, what?
Jackie, Ethel, Maxil, they were murdered.
It was the disease, the plague. That's what they called it.
It was purposely given to them. It was purposely given to them.
By who? Why?
Petrigold.
What?
There's a lot of reasons why for Petrigold, I guess, but all I have is word of mouth. I have no concrete evidence, but I know that it's something she would do. And any benefactors she works with. But it was... She told someone and then tried to get rid of those memories. It came from a very trusted source.
You see... Marianne's usually calm.
Oh no. No, Marianne, no!
But you see this, like, kettle boiling inside her.
Yeah, don't direct the anger at me, direct it at someone else.
No, it's not at you.
No, I know.
Yeah, but you see her just, like, her anger is quiet. Because that's just how she is. She wants people to be happy. She's very... It's the moment of the people pleaser just finally cracking, you know?
Just remembering when he was Pascal and being like, oh no, she was the face of Pascal in the emotions.
Never seen this expression before, ever.
Pascal's back to being a little 16-year-old.
But she just, like, sits there. And she just says, "That paper-eating little scab!
I know!
I will wring her neck!"
Okay. I can get behind that.
We welcomed her in. She was family of a sort. I mean, why would she do this?
'Cause she's a fucking bitch.
Yes. But Maxil was her brother.
I don't know a concrete answer as to why. But all I know is she deserves fucking punishment.
Yes. What?
Can I just say this would be a perfect moment for Lupin to show up?
Do you want to find them? Because Lupin was going to Jackie's room.
You.
Jackie!
come in.
Is it locked?
No.
Oh.
You see this very angry moth person.
Marianne, this is the reliable source. Close the door, please, Lupin.
Loop.
I burned her face out of the tapestry, and then I unpacked her and I threw all of her stuff outside of the window, and then I clipped the bell to her room, so now she can't get any service, and she's moved out and all her clothes are in the duck pond now.
What?
Also, I figured out a way to get her to leave.
Marianne is grinning. Like, oh, I love this guy so much.
Lupin.
Marianne, where did you find Lupin?
I was mentally ill, but now I'm not.
The camp?
Yeah.
The camp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well.
Are we destroying a person?
Yes. I have found the last will and testament of your parents.
She hands you the will.
Marianne's just like sitting there like, you know the grin that is also like mouth?
She grabs it back from you. Hands it to Marianne.
You have the deed to the house.
What?
Herein is set forth the last will and testament of Etherol Amada Mos'Grown and Maxil Amavi Mos'Grown. We two of the Mos'Grown estate, Eisenwood Rosam, do, with no influence or duress, magical or otherwise, of sound mind and body, with full comprehension of the nature of this document, as well as the extent of our own property, do hereby make, declare, and complete this document to be our last will and testament. In the event of both of our deaths, our bodies may not be used or reanimated without any, in any form, without express permission and decision of our beloved daughter Jackie Kairos Mos'Grown, in sound mind and body, under no influence, magical or otherwise. First to Jackie Kairos Mos'Grown. We leave for you our estate, beloved child, and all property therein not listed for others in this document, in the hopes that you may turn it into something beautiful and growing, a home there where you may return to, as the gardens was for you a favored place. Here we leave you more space for flowers and more area for dance and song. We love you, dear one. To Mr. Pascal Mos'Grown. We bequeath to you the tea sets we used together and books we read as a reminder of our sweet times as a family and the rewards of perseverance. May you enjoy a strong cup of tea in the times the world feels heavy, and may you care for Jackie in the times when she cannot. And you can see her like grinning as she reads the last one.
Lupin's smiling and pointing.
To Petrigold, Hyraeath Mos'Grown, we leave the family tapestry in the hopes of remembering the importance of family bonds. Signed.
What the?
No! Before you say anything, listen to my plan.
Okay. We get a lawyer.
No.
Okay.
We kick her out. All of her stuff is unpacked already.
Okay, but...
Listen.
I'm listening.
Marianne knows now, I'm sure. Dear Jian, she's... Marianne tells the staff. Staff's gonna believe Marianne because it came from Jackie. You're gonna have to be back into Jackie, by the way.
Okay.
As Jackie, you are going to claim the house, and you are going to declare that you are going to turn it into a tavern. I have a couple of name options as well. Where's my phone?
Lupin says.
Lupin, where's my phone?
These are the two name options that are not written in the will, but I was doing a little more snooping, and these were the names that were given to me. The Speculo True, or the Changeling's Opus. Those are the names of the tavern. That is what we're going to turn the mansion into. That way she can't destroy the economy of Eisenwood. Jackie?
What the Hold on.
What do you think, Marianne?
Well, that would destroy her, and that was always what Jackie wanted most, was a tavern.
That's what Jian had told me.
Jian, are you quite alright?
I'm great.
Do you think you can spread the rumor amongst the staff?
Yes, what exactly am I spreading?
Petrigold Mos'Grown set the firepox on the Mos'Grown family. She was working with a god.
Oh, do we have any actual concrete proof of that, or? Because I mean, I believe. Okay.
She like taps knowingly at her head.
I'm 970 years old. I know this.
Alright. And I'm assuming nothing about the will at this moment, or no? No, nothing about the will.
That will be amongst trusted staff, me, Jian, and Petrigold tonight.
At dinner.
At dinner.
Are we to present the will at dinner?
Well, yes, you'll have to.
I'll have to.
As Jackie.
Right. Okay.
And then you'll leave this tavern, perhaps to Marianne, perhaps to... What was the tavern lady?
Lucy?
Lucy?
Perhaps to Lucy, perhaps to someone in the town.
Okay.
I thought since we couldn't tell everybody that Jackie's dead, we could create something as remembrance.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
My first thought was we should murder her, but...
Right. That can still be on the table.
No.
Why? Do you know how easy it would be to mourn her? It takes like a half a second.
Manice wouldn't be very happy with that, would he? Tonight.
Tonight, okay. Marianne, how would you feel being a proud tavern owner?
We could hire on the staff here as the cooks and chefs.
There wouldn't be anyone else I'd trust it with.
If Petrigold refuses to leave, refuse to service her.
What is your favorite food?
What is my favorite? Give me a second.
What is Jin's favorite?
What is Jin's favorite?
Does Jian have a favorite food?
Jin does have a favorite food. I'm just trying to think of the favorite food.
Is it bugs?
No, what's that
Because
Russian
Lupin loves
soup?
bugs.
Hold on, there's a Russian soup that Jin would fucking devour.
Ooh.
I still have more secrets.
Show me the note.
It's got a name. It's like borscht.
Borscht!
Borscht.
Yeah,
Borscht.
but specifically like a beef borscht.
Beef borscht.
Yeah, okay. It's Scavel borscht, which is sorrel soup, and it's a type of like thin broth soup that's light and mild. And it uses fish. Oh, but you can use chicken or pork. Yeah, this borscht in general.
Borscht.
Borscht.
What about you? Lupin.
Crickets.
I'm quite fond of anything with bugs in it, but I suppose since this is an eventful night, I should have something a little more special.
How do you feel about enormous bugs?
Oh.
Have you ever had lobster before?
What's a lobster?
It's like a very big sea bug.
That can live forever.
Your finest lobster, please, then.
Well, Petrigold hates soups and sea fish. She
That you
smiles
just
and
decided
leaves
right
the
now.
room.
You're Jian again. How did that happen?
Forcefully and with a lot of help.
Who helped you?
Anise, she came by earlier.
Well, for this to work, you're going to need to be Jackie.
Yeah, I know. Where did you find the will?
Petrigold's bedroom. She was holding it, hiding it. Wait.
Perception check.
I guess it wasn't Petrigold's bedroom. I think it was a guest bedroom. I just assumed it was a guest bedroom because Petrigold doesn't have a bedroom here, I would assume.
Deception.
She's lying.
Deception.
Butt off. Damn it! I don't want to do a deception check.
Insight.
Do an inside.
$18.
13.
One of the rooms.
Okay, Jesus. It was just laying there? What the fuck?
Well, it was in a picture frame.
Okay, well, it was hanging there, I'm sorry.
Well, it was hidden. It was a photo.
Okay, it was hidden, hanging there.
It wasn't hanging, it was sitting on a shelf. I feel like you're fixating on inconsequential details.
It's because I'm on, like, this close to a mental breakdown.
Why? We're about to kick her out.
Because I spent, like, a long time calling this woman my aunt. And not even when I was Jackie.
Oh. Bummer for you to have such a garbage family member.
Lupin, we need to work on empathy. Do you know the word empathy?
Yes, I just don't have it for you.
Well, that's just mean.
Well, sometimes I do. But I didn't think you would want me to treat you like something that needs to be tiptoed around. Like something fragile. I can do that if you would like me to.
No.
Are you doing okay?
Are you okay?
Okay, yeah. So,
I have wrote you a poem, though.
cute.
She pulls out a box from her bag of holding and takes something out, visibly takes something out and puts it back in.
Do I see what it was?
No.
Perception. Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Natural 20! 21, baby!
Red
Nothing.
is 17.
It's a box of photos and there's a little note inside it in chicken scratch handwriting. And it says...
I'm assuming this is the box that you had of...
of photos.
Oh!
And with photos on the wall, in vases placed with care, a memory of a room, of a couple, now gone. The air sits stale from having been unbreathed. At one point, the couple unknowingly exhaled their last breath, and the exhalation still stands in this room, alone. Memory of life, frozen in a frame, flowers laid in their ceramic casket. A father with a vest and his tummy tucked tight and his gaze to the sky. A mother whose head brushed the tallest of clouds. A daughter bathed in gold with flowers in her hair. Rest, dear Mos'Growns. Rest easy at last.
Okay.
Jian sits next to you.
The Jian sit next to me.
Lupin sits next to you. No,
Jian
she sits on the floor in front of you.
You are so good at making me feel many emotions. You know that?
Let's just say it's my way of empathizing.
We need to work on that.
Why can't I empathize in the way I know how to?
Because I feel all the negative stuff first before the positive.
Well, it's just like how anger is a secondary emotion. You always feel angry first, and then you realize that your anger, its real name is sadness.
Everyone keeps telling me that.
It's true.
I know it's true, but I don't want it to be true.
I just want to be mad.
You can't change truths of the universe.
You're telling me I can't, yeah. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that joke.
You can say it, I just won't laugh.
You're saying that I can't change? See, that's why I
Wave
didn't
the
say
hand in front of their face.
She Gecko blinks at you just... Sorry.
You... Okay.
I'm very smart, and you're going to thank me later, after we get Petrigold out of your girlfriend's house.
Dead girlfriend. Dead fiance.
You're the one who said it.
Because I'm trying to accept it.
Okay.
I twitches.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
I didn't do anything.
She putters around the room.
Every day, closer to Seraphim. Every day.
Just a little bit more. She starts unpacking things and she's like,
I think this would look good in the tavern, don't you?
Whoa. I mean, yeah. But hold on.
Moss collection.
Hold on. No, that would look good. No, hold on.
we can, tea set. Do you want the tea set, or...
I would very much like the tea set.
Alright.
Awesome. Wait, hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Perhaps we can put the photos up in the tavern as well.
No, that would look really good. No, hold on! You're distracting me. Wait, so what's the plan?
I thought you wanted positive emotions.
What are we gonna do at dinner? What's the plan? Because let me tell you, I'm 90% sure once I go back into Jackie, it's gonna be a whole ordeal to change back.
I'll be there to support you for that, though.
Okay.
So, what I'm thinking, we're sitting at the table, probably in silence because nobody wants to talk to her.
Yes.
And you say that you have found the will to the house.
Okay.
We're not going to let her have it.
Okay.
Because she might try and destroy it.
Okay.
And basically blackmail her into leaving. Tell her the staff won't tell the rest of the town if she leaves.
Right.
And her secret stays safe with us. But of course, if she agrees, we'll still tell everybody.
Okay.
She's already all packed and moved out as well.
Yes, I heard.
Into
you
a pond.
threw her shit into a pond?
It's not my fault the pond was there. I'm just trying to get it out of the house.
Remind me never to get on your bad side.
Don't try and erase my memories.
Got it.
She's like, I will cut you.
I will never do that.
I will cut you.
I'll never do it again. Don't worry.
Again?
I'm joking. Please, I'm joking.
You see like fire flicker in her eyes for a second.
No, I'm joking.
I did find a couple of things that you might like to see.
Oh?
Let me open my inventory really quickly.
I'm gonna feel sadness. I've been feeling a lot of that. I'm kind of
These are
getting
things
dried.
that you know that I have.
Okay.
She pulls out the ring set.
Oh.
And the necklaces.
Oh. Emotions. And where did you get these?
You haven't seen these.
Petrigold's office. She left me in there alone, and hold person is a concentration spell.
I'm gonna take the ring. Was it one ring, or...?
There was one made for Pascal, too.
Okay, but I don't know that.
No.
I'm gonna analyze.
She grabs it, and she says...
You have not seen that one before, because Jackie had it made for you and you didn't know.
That one, I'm assuming, was made for Pascal.
I didn't like the ring around.
Mm-hmm. It has Pascal Mos'Grown engraved on the inside ring.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I know... I thought maybe you would want maybe Jackie's ring and her part of the necklace to keep for yourself to wear.
I put the ring on. And it doesn't fit perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little loose because Pascal's hands are they are a bit bigger than mine because they were scrawny and just bone. But I put the ring on the wedding ring finger.
course we can have all these things put in the tavern.
Let me see, Jackie's necklace. I take it. I'm looking at it. Turn around.
Me?
And I put the necklace on to Lupin.
She, like, looks at it.
I'm unsure what I did to earn this, but thank you.
She would have liked you.
Any of these things can be.
I take my necklace and I put it on. And then I put it in my little shirt. I think we can put the rings with the family.
There is a family tapestry in the office. I'm not sure if that's something you would like to have.
We have to go with the will. It's Petrigold's after all.
She, like, smirks at you.
So that'd be a good kick in the ass.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
You don't have to tell it if you don't want to, though.
Okay.
How did you propose to Jackie?
I didn't. She did. We always talked about what our dream proposal would be. And she told me that if I were to get proposed to, how would I want it done? And I said that I don't really care, just in any way. But I guess we kind of ended up proposing at the same time. She just said it first. We were out in the garden, looking at the stars. I had a whole plan in my head. And then we looked at each other after like an hour of silence, and then she just blurted it out.
And you had her family's blessing?
Maxwell and Ethel loved me. Which I don't think I really deserved it, but it felt really nice. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
You always tend to be.
Are you holding this in your hand right now?
No.
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 Maxwell and Ethel kind of reminded me of my parents.
I thought you didn't remember anything about your parents.
Not really. But they're the closest thing that I have to a memory of my parents.
Why don't you take the Mos'Grown name? I mean, if you think about it legally.
We never got married.
I don't think marriage is about ceremonies and speeches and promises of love in front of a crowd of people. I think that it just happens when your heart finds the person that it wants to be with forever. I think that you likely became a Mos'Grown before either of you ever proposed or spoke of marriage.
Jian Mos'Grown? I like it. Better than Pascal Mos'Grown, that's for sure.
I think Jian Mos'Grown
Jian
fits
Mos'Grown sounds
a lot better.
perfect.
Though Pascal sounds so...
Rapscallion-like.
Yes.
That was her rascal. Her rascal Pascal.
Rascal Pascal.
It's like a chameleon's name.
Jian Mos'Grown.
I think once I'm ready to have it, it'll be mine. But not yet. I feel like I have to earn it first.
How much more do you have to do to earn it?
Once I get this house back.
What time is it?
Adventure, sorry. Sorry. That was a sting.
Time. It's getting to be around 6-ish.
Is it dinner time?
In a little bit.
Okay.
Not yet.
I snooped around quite a bit.
Yes, you tend to do that a lot, actually.
I
I'm
also
realizing
have
that now.
Some books, if you would like them. It's a
Some book.
family Mos'Grown book.
I would love them.
I also wonder if you know anything about a blank coin.
Do I?
Not really.
Let me see it.
I don't think I took it.
Okay, pull it up.
I also have something else.
You do. You have so
She pulls out a key. This is the bedroom key to where Petrigold was staying. It's locked.
Lupin. You are fantastic.
She puts it back in her bag of holding, just like with a huge grin on her face.
Fear, Lupin, don't make mad.
Oh fuck! Wait! Oh shit!
What?
Oh shit!
What?
Oh shit!
What?
I didn't think I could do this.
What?
Sorry, one sec.
Okay. Secrets. Secrets are no fun. Tell me now or else we're done.
We're done.
What?
What?
Okay, does expert forgery mean that I can make an expert forgery of anything?
Yes, but isn't that a Seraphim thing?
Nope, it's a Kenku thing. I have it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make a duplication of the will so we can show it to Petrigold.
Okay. You were able to do that.
You see what she's doing. She's like,
Forgot.
and she pulls it out, and she like pulls up her little sleeves. She like puts her like scarf back, and she like she just like makes it.
Isn't it so cute that Lupin literally wears pieces of Jackie around his neck, from the scarf to the necklace?
I have to add that to my character. She now has 2 wills. She's like,
You are terrifying. Okay, which one's the real one? That one?
this one.
Okay.
Because it's like falling apart.
And
She puts it there.
I'll keep this one on me.
Aren't you glad that I'm smart?
It's terrifying. So we're not killing Petrigold?
No. I think that she should get to live with what she did. Imagine having massive fortune taken away from you when you have become accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
True. She still does have money. She just won't be getting any more.
Well, money doesn't last forever, does it? Yours didn't when we went shopping.
That's true, yeah, huh? That's true.
I think this is a good way to let the town say goodbye to Jackie.
I do too.
Do you think you can still turn into Jackie?
Yippee! I change into Jackie.
Or you try. Roll a d20.
That's a 4.
I want you to
That
describe...
is an 18.
No, it's luck. It's
No,
luck.
it's
sorry.
luck. Okay, never mind.
Whatever happens, happens. It's a luck roll.
Damn it.
I'm accepting whatever happens, happens.
I want you to describe to me how you try. Like, what you think about.
What I think about is the girl I met when I fell over the wall. I think that her smile, her very vague freckles that don't really pop out until you have to look at them, the gold in her eyes, the little piece of her lip that protrudes just a little more, and the smile that comes with her. And I think about the garden that she's always in that makes it so much brighter.
You think about this, and Lupin.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of those things again of not realizing something until it happens again. And when you had been exploring, you felt it a little bit. And when you had been, and now you feel it again. This, like, it's almost, it's something that you feel, but it feels like you're hearing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's this just like scream of no. But you are able to transform into Jackie.
One last show, sweetheart. I'm gonna kiss my hand.
You're gonna kill me! You're gonna kill me!
I have a question. What does the necklace look like that I have now?
Oh, it's like a little crow that's like, how do I describe it? You know how when you see foxes when they do that little jump thing and that little curve? Imagine that but bird.
Ooh, okay.
Jackie specifically is more, it's more white tinted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like made of like iron,
Okay.
but it's shined to a white, while Pascal's was darkened to a black.
Okay.
So like the image of a fox jumping in a circle, but it's
Yeah.
like a crow flying.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's a Corbin.
Corby.
One last show. And you're gonna be there for dinner? I'm not gonna be alone in this? Awesome.
Don't worry. I can do the talking too. For a little bit of it.
I have a few words I want to say.
That's good.
A few spells I'm gonna cast.
I don't think casting spells is a good idea.
I got this. Okay.
I mean, if all else fails, I can just lightly suggest that she leaves.
When you say that she tried to mess with your head, how was she able to not? What did you do? Okay, besides being cool.
Did you just point to your head?
I wasn't afraid of her.
Okay.
And I wasn't afraid of what she could do because I knew that whatever magical ability she has, I have tenfold.
Okay. I can do this. When's dinner?
It's getting close.
Okay.
You could probably go down there soon. I mean, you can go down there whenever you want, but yeah.
You ready to walk down?
Yes.
Or any other things you found or you want to divulge in? Says Callie, the player who wants to read the letter. But also Jian, who has no idea what the letter is.
Maybe later.
You bastard.
Did find your shit. Okay, let's go downstairs.
I love secret keeping. I also like you guys tell each other things.
I'm used to
I
it.
worked on it! And Jin doesn't know what it is. So you go down for dinner. It's a beautiful dining room. There's a long, like, rectangular table. It's long because it's, like, set up for a lot of people. But it's one of those tables that can be contracted into a small square table if you want it to be. That's usually how you guys sat, was the 4 of you, one per each side. But right now it's this, like, long, rectangular, like, dark wood table.
I'm going to sit at the head of the table.
I'm gonna sit next to you.
It's my spot.
Well, technically there's 2 heads of the table.
The one that's usually where Maxwell would sit.
Mm-hmm.
The end that Maxwell would sit on.
Maxwell's chair is this, like, gorgeous dark wood with cushions, and there's a lot of cushions because he was rather a short dude, and so he had a couple layers of cushions to prop himself up a little bit. But it was the chair that he would always sit at.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay.
What are you doing?
How long does this spell last? Can I shorten the table?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shorten the table.
How much?
Bro's gonna shart on the table.
To where anywhere that Petrigold would sit by me would be at least in my 15-foot radius.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like a 50-foot table. It's but yeah. You can shorten it a little bit.
What are you planning?
Are you... Oh, no.
Lupin asks what you're doing. What are you planning?
Well, I'm kind of sick of all the lies.
You're not.
You're not.
I thought it'd just be an even playing ground. If I can't lie, neither can she.
So what does that mean?
Means everyone's gonna get a little bit more truthful. I'm going to wait until I hear Petrigold coming.
Okay. Click, click, click. Down the hallway.
Before she enters the room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
This is a saving throw, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it only happens when she enters my 15-foot radius.
Okay.
Do I have to
So
do that
as
too?
entering the room, she does not. You can save for it, or you can optionally fail it.
Yeah.
I'll fail it.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to hide.
So she enters the room, and at this point, there are staff around the edges of the of the room, like with platters and a lot of soup and a lot of bugs and lobster.
Mm-hmm.
And Marianne's there?
Yes.
Okay. I give Marianne kind of like a knowing look, like that almost asks like, or did you do it?
And she gives you a short nod.
And I have a smile on my face.
Okay. But Petrigold enters.
This is the most like boss battle thing we've done.
Hello, Auntie.
She sits at the other end of the table. And is now within your radius.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the DC?
13.
It was a 15.
I want her to roll a 6.
Okay.
She knows she's under the spell.
Yes. She, as the moment that she steps into the radius and fails, she stops. And then she sits down.
She doesn't know where it's originating from, where it originates from either.
Lupin.
Mm-hmm.
How does this work? Like, narratively, what do you do to...
Give her a 6.
Yeah, give her 6.
So there is a charisma save.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something to her?
Yeah.
Beautiful tapestry you have in your office, Miss Petrigold.
You see her eyes just flash for a sec, and that was enough to put her off kilter. But she sits down, and you see this look in her eyes that's like, she requested something for dinner, and this is not what the food before them is not what was what she had expected it to be. And there's just a little.
How are you doing, Auntie?
She opens her mouth, and she stops because what she was going to say would not have been allowed within the spell.
I love Zone of Truth when it comes from a liar. Is everything alright, Auntie?
Quite.
You seem to have misplaced something.
What have I misplaced?
I don't know, you look a little lost. I want to thank you for letting me into your home, Miss Petrigold. And though we've had a unique introduction, I must be honest and say that my visitation is not simply of pleasure, but of business as well. See, Jackie here wanted to... How do I say?
I think I can take over if that's alright.
Lupin looks a little sad.
You can actually continue if you want. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Before we begin, I think because I've been gone for so long, it'd be nice to say some nice things about the family we left. For instance, I miss Maxo. A man who was a father. He was kind to me and always had that smile to him, always that smirk, that knowing. And dear old Ethel, she was mighty pretty. She could make the best tea in the world. And who else? Oh, and Jackie. She always knew how to light up a room, didn't she? And what about you? Your turn. We should honor those, shouldn't we? What did you think of them?
She can't lie.
I love your 6. I love you.
Well, seeing as you have affected my speech, all I can say was that they were family.
Oh, but what type of family to you? Because they were very dear to me. How did they make you feel, Auntie?
Damn. They were very loved and respected.
But not by you. Yes or no, Petrigold?
No.
Is that why you killed them?
Why would you say that?
Lupin gives you a little nudge.
Hmm?
Lupin, like, bumps you. She's like, that's not the plan.
Because I found something rather interesting. And I'm gonna pull out the will.
You see her eyes flash. And Lupin, I want you to make an insight check real quick.
Okay.
Jin's a little angry. Jin is gonna go a little. Jin's a little angry right now. Gonna replace her.
16.
16.
Sorry, my pen fell out of my mouth.
That room was ransacked. That room was cleaned through. And by the look on Petrigold's face, this was what she was looking for.
Uh-oh.
And the fact that you just have it. And she has been searching that room for over a week.
Yeah.
It stings.
She's just not very smart.
Now, what does this say? Indeed. The house goes to Jackie. Tea sets go to Pascal, of course. And what's this at the bottom? Oh, the family tapestry, all yours. But I'm afraid that's it. So, Lupin, would you like to join me in escorting Miss Petrigold out of this house?
I would more than gladly.
Of course. I'm gonna stand up and start walking towards Petrigold. Go fuck yourself. And I'm gonna grab her by the arm.
She is going to hold your arm and cast a little spell.
I cast counterspell.
How high do you cast it?
3rd level.
You're gonna have to roll for it.
Okay. What do I have to roll?
What does it say about what level it is?
Let me check. Counterspell is my 3rd level. I love counterspell. Where the fuck is counterspell? I have to do it on here. Counterspell 5e. Okay. You attempt to interrupt a creature. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, spells fail. The casting is 4th level or higher. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On the success, the creature spell fails.
Alright.
Okay, okay. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Mm-hmm.
Which is my... What?
Spellcasting ability.
Is it like the spell attack +5 thing? Or?
No. What is the ability that you use for spells? Is it charisma? Is it...
That's a good question.
Is it wisdom?
I think it's wisdom.
Let's see.
For
Cleric?
clerics. Cleric spellcasting ability. It is wisdom.
Okay, so it's gonna be a wisdom check.
Does it count with the modifier as well?
Whatever your wisdom is.
Okay, so my wisdom's a 15.
Mm-hmm. So plus
2.
2. Okay.
Okay. I want this so badly. That's a 15? With...
If I change it to an 18, will it work?
It will work.
Do you want to use a trinket, or do you want me to change it?
I have so many
I thought you
Use a
used your
trinket.
18.
Nope, I didn't. Callie told me not to,
Oh, okay.
so I didn't.
You use your trinket. She grabs hold of your arm, and you feel for a second your blood stopping, and you know that if this would have worked, you would have turned to stone. But it didn't. It feels almost as if there's like you looking at it, there are shards of plaster that just like shatter off of your arm in that moment.
No, you don't. And I cast sleep.
She's gonna do one last thing.
Okay.
And that is... Fuck. Where are you? She is going to cast a spell. And in this moment, you feel a loss of connection with Anise. And you are unable to cast magic. She has cast anti-magic field. No magic is able to be cast in 10 feet of her.
Go to sleep.
Punch her!
I fucking punched this bitch, dude.
I'm gonna need you to roll an attack.
I'm punching this bitch. So, do I add anything to my attack, or?
For an unarmed attack, I think it's your strength.
My strength?
Yeah.
That's a 15.
Hey, you want to know an awesome thing about wizards?
Huh?
They have super low DC.
I know.
Our armor class.
I know, I love it.
And it's a concentration spell, so you
I don't need
her
it.
and just
Go to
how
sleep.
do you punch her?
When I sense my magic disappearing, because I had my hand up to touch her head to cast sleep.
Yeah.
And this is gone now, and I go, sleep!
The hand is open. It closes and punches her in the face.
Yeah, in the face.
Okay. She is knocked out.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Can I have the will?
Oh, of course.
Is Marianne nearby?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people watch that happen.
Yeah. Marianne steps forward.
Can we trust you with this? And to...
Yes. So you have copies.
Yeah.
Which one?
We have the will. We have one will, and then we're giving the copy.
Okay.
Will you keep that and make sure that Jackie's wishes are completed?
Of course.
Miss Petrigold Mos'Grown has shown that she is, sorry, I'm British, that she has not been able to be welcomed here anymore. If I could have some people come and drag her out and, maybe put a small little ban on her from coming back to Eisenwood. If that could be carried out effective immediately.
Her luggage is in the duck pond.
So we don't have to worry about that.
You see you and a couple others step forward and start dragging her too gently across the floor and out of the room.
Marianne, I have also gathered up a few things that I think should be important to the tavern.
And she pulls out the things.
Pile. Of course. And she takes them.
God, now I can get rid of all that shit in my inventory. Thing about being a hoarder is I have so much fucking shit.
Do you have anything to say? Yeah, okay.
She puts the bedroom key in there as well.
Okay.
Everyone, things change a lot. And I think this place needs changing as well. I will not be returning to this place that has been my home for a very long time. Because it will no longer be a home. It will be a tavern. Just like a dream that was always shared. Marianne will be in charge of this tavern now. So please do as she wishes. And please mourn me, as you would. As you would Ethro and Maxil and Pascal. I love it here. And I will mourn my disappearance. But I believe I should be mourned as well. That is all.
Marianne steps forward and kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder and addresses the staff.
Yeah, the staff.
And she says, well, as Miss Petrigold is making a departure,
punch that bitch in the face.
We will make this place something new for Miss Jackie, and we will make it someplace good. And she puts an arm on your shoulder and says, Jackie is gone, and she will not be coming back. But there will be others coming, and if one day we happen upon a changeling named Jian, they will be welcomed with honor, for that was who we knew as Pascal. And she gives you a hug.
Wait, but that means but that means they know that Pascal lived, because then if Jian comes... Oh, it hurts me!
I can't hear what you're saying. What did you say?
Because if a changeling as Jian comes, that means they know Pascal lived. But 3 bodies burned.
Yes.
You hurt me so much.
What?
You hurt me so much.
Yeah.
Lupin's gonna make an executive decision. Odd or even?
Even.
Odd.
Okay.
The staff file away, preparing for this new place, which you still have to name. You have not decided yet.
Marianne.
Yes?
I was given 2 names to choose from for the tavern that I found in the letter. the changeling's opus or the speculo true. I suppose you can choose whichever one you like. I like the changeling one.
I also like the changeling.
I'm also in agreement. I do like the changeling.
You weren't part of this conversation.
I'm standing right there.
Jin like sneaks over and says, I also like the changeling one. It shall be the changeling's opus.
I think that's a good name.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Can I have some savings?
I mean, you have everything that they left you.
That's true.
I mean, we will check, but
But I feel
That's
bad
for you.
taking it without your permission.
I don't actually know how that works.
I know where it is, but I feel like I have to ask.
You take what you need, and you leave the rest here, and you can come back and get more.
Thank you, Marianne.
Of course.
We're gonna be rich now.
We will be using a little bit to renovate,
Oh,
but
absolutely. Use what you must. I'm gonna go get 50 G. No. Yeah, 50 gold.
okay.
I feel like 50 gold is good. And then I'm also gonna take, like...
Do you know where, like, do you have an idea of where they keep their money?
Yeah, it's in a little gold area.
Okay.
I want to ask Marianne something.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm not good at making decisions for myself. Or for secrets that I have.
Okay.
I found something that
And I'm assuming this is, like, totally out of your side of Jian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that belongs to Jian, and I don't know if or when I should give it to him.
Right now. I think right now.
Well, the seal is broken, so maybe Pascal's already read it. I always think it's better to say things and ask for forgiveness than to never say them at all.
Alright. Additional question. She pulls out the blank coin.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? I found it in the study.
Let's see if Marianne knows. I don't know. The most that I know is that I was rung, and as I entered, there were two voices. Before I entered, there were two voices, but the coin was put away and there was no one there, except for Petrigold. So maybe it's a speaking thing or something.
Can I investigate or try and figure out what it is then? Like Arcana check it?
Yeah, why don't you Arcana check it?
I'm not gonna use that roll. I'm gonna use my...
18.
No, I'm not gonna use my 18. I'm gonna trinket.
Okay.
I'm gonna trinket. Yeah, I've been trying to get rid of my trinkets. I have way too many.
Where my bag of trinket go?
I was saving them, and then all the plans went askew, so I
Alright.
don't really need to save them anymore.
Trinkets. This, This seems to be a conjuration magic in it. Conjuration, in very simple terms, is makes stuff appear. So, there's something to do with that in it.
It's a hologram pedestal, like in Star Wars. It's a hologram receiver, like in Star Wars.
Do I know how it works?
Not with that.
Okay.
It's gonna be something. Not without trying to use it, or without someone it's a little bit of metal with a little conjuration magic on it. It's difficult to see exactly what it could be used for. I think that's going to be something that you'll probably have to figure out over time. Like maybe during the nighttime you'll like fiddle with it and can try to figure it out.
Oh, she's fiddling with it right now.
Oh yeah.
She's like,
you. What are you doing to try to do this?
she's like rubbing it in between her hands, tapping it, like pecking it with her beak. She goes, like licks it a little bit. She's gonna like whispers to it in all the languages that she knows.
I'm trying to figure out.
She like taps on it like a knocking door.
Let me in.
As you're whispering to it,
In what language?
I don't know what language it is.
Well, I whispered to it in all of them, but
Yeah.
I know.
So many.
I know Common, Sylvan, Primordial, and Chandakor.
Okay. You are whispering to it. And it doesn't seem much of a language thing, but it seems more of an intention thing almost. A lot of magic, like for those who study magic, as in study magic, like wizards and stuff, there aren't exactly magical incantations per se. It's not like I say these words and then magic happens. It's I say the words that I choose for it to have meaning for me. Almost like someone could cast a spell by saying, like someone could conjure fire, and someone could conjure fire by saying the word fire in their language. They could conjure fire by reciting a poem that they connect to the feeling that fire has for them. You know, it's not like a and then everyone says and that it you get that sense of it, of what it, not exactly knowing super what it does, but maybe if you think of the right thing, you can see it. Or the right person, maybe. And it also might be a thing of you have to both, like if you're trying to talk to Emerus, for example, maybe Emerus also has to have one and also has to think of you at the same time. You're not sure.
Is it a specific, can I get the sense that it's a specific person, or it just like conjures anybody?
Make an insight check.
10.
You're not entirely sure, but the feeling of this magic, of this item, feels very similar to the feeling of the walls that you were trapped in for a very long time. So it could be, it's either there to talk to Emerus, or it's made by Emerus to talk to someone else. There's something to do with, not Emerus, oh my god.
You mean
Every
Echo?
single time!
I was so confused for a second.
I'm
so
sorry.
Like this was made to talk to Aiko?
It was either made to talk to Aiko, or it was made by Aiko. To talk to someone else, you know.
Weird. Okay. I put it away.
I got money.
You got money.
Yeah, I grabbed 50 G, 20 silver, and 40 copper. So then no more math for now. And then I come back. Do we want to stay another night?
I don't see why not.
I wouldn't mind it.
I sort of figured you would want to be here another night.
Let's go find a good guest bedroom.
Okay.
Takes Petrigold's room.
No. I gave Marianne the key.
I'm gonna go find a spare guest bedroom.
Okay.
Spare room.
A spare room.
Spare room. Are we in a bedroom now?
Yeah. Is it near your bedroom?
No.
No.
Are you going to try and turn back into Jian? Sneak out in the morning?
I'm Jian. I'm gonna think about Anise and helping me pull through. I'm going to think of all the specific moments during that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna think of how happy I am that I decked her in the fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
That I decked Patrick. That was me. That wasn't Jackie. That was me.
Jackie never would have.
Jian.
I am going to have you roll for luck.
I am Jian. Yeah. No, Jian. That was a 17.
That was the number I had in my head.
I want you to know that was by accident. Look at it.
So it's half on the edge.
It's
of the
almost
table.
cocked.
That was a complete accident. I was trying to roll it and it flipped and it meant to
That
17.
was the number that I had. That's crazy.
God, Anise loves me.
You think that you're Jian. You know that you're Jian. You know who Jian is. Or you know that you want to learn who Jian is. You know that Pascal was just a face for you to be Jian. And that you fucking punched Petrigold in the face.
Punch that whore.
And Lupin, you watch as Jian changes and returns back to Jian.
Yay. Oh, I'm so cool. First off, I'm taking the corset off. I can breathe. I can breathe. Hey.
Hi.
I'm me, let's go.
She goes over and gives you a hug.
Oh, hey. I can breathe. Oh my god.
Is it about time to show you something?
No.
Okay.
What are you gonna show me?
I did find something. This is why I asked about how,
Yeah? I'm kind of on, like, a high right now, so I punched Petrigold, so I think I'm feeling great.
Mm-hmm. What are you giving it to me?
So you can read it
Okay.
out loud.
It's a letter.
I'm gonna read
But I want to hear it out loud.
I will read it. I will read it out loud.
it. You read it out loud. That's a lot of words.
My dear Pascal, you wrote to us the other night. Perhaps spoken words had you in fear of an answer, and thus you wrote to ask. Despite us seeing you every day since you have joined us, dear child, you wrote. Speaking of Jackie, of your connection, and your hope of our approval. Dear child, you have held our little Jackie's heart in your hands with such care. You have tended to it in the same manner as she does her delicate garden, and you have learned the manners of the house and the way we live. Love first, then other things. You have joined our tea parties, learned to lift your pinky when sipping, and formed a book reading group for the four of us. Without intending to, I believe, you have joined our little family. We have seen the way not only you care for Jackie, but the manner of love in which you take care of each other. Love is no small feat, but it is one worth the trouble. There was a time when tieflings were not welcomed in many places, and had no homeland to return to in this realm, and a tradition formed Many were in those days, and it was formed around the idea of celebration of life and binding strings of fate together. I assume you follow your customs of asking the parents for your beloved, but in our world, there are other rituals. There are many. We throw colored pollen into the air at the partners during the marriage, and there is a ribbon knotting ceremony as the vows are being recited, and of course the traditional post-vows duel between the newly bounds. Perhaps we shall find a mix of both traditions, yours and ours, and I at ours to perform for your day. But we shall teach you the knots, and on your day, return to the wall you fell from, and you will find something there for your special moment. To answer your question, you have done everything for our little girl. Once little girl. Little always to us, but to you she will grow in age with you, and we know you will care for her and love her as we know you have since the day you met. She loves you, that we know, and that is all that there needs to be. Love is a powerful thing, Pascal. It rules over everything else, and at the end of the day, love is all we have. You are a part of our family now, and onwards, today, and the day you claim the name Pascal Mos'Grown. Signed, Maxwell and Ethereal Mos'Grown. This is a letter that you've received before.
Mm-hmm.
This, you recognize this because you had asked them if it was okay, and they wrote you this. But when you disappeared, they kept it.
I sort of assumed that you might have seen it before. But I think it's always good to remember.
It's been a long time. Thank you, Lupin.
Of course.
Jian Mos'Grown. It's got a good name to it. The ring.
I agree.
They take the note in. Well, I'm about to explode, so...
Explode?
I am so drained.
Oh. Alright, well, I suppose you should sleep then.
Yeah.
Hey.
Come on, I pick you up. Hop in bed. Come on!
She's like, get off me! She's like fully smacking you in the face with her wings.
Stop it! Nope, come on.
She like pecks at your arm just ever
It's
so
the
lightly.
rationality of hugging a squirming cat until they settle down.
She does not settle. She is squirming out of your arms.
Get comfortable.
I'm not tired.
I don't care. I am.
She settles.
Hey, Lupin. You're really cool.
Thanks.
Don't die.
Oh, I will try not to.
Good kid.
That's the goal.
Good night.
You're not allowed to die either. She like
Thumbs
squirms
up.
out. She squirms out once she realizes you're like mostly asleep.
Yeah, it's not. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, clarification. This is in Lupin's room?
This is in a guest room.
A guest room.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She is going to make a nest on the windowsill because I'm hoping there's a little like nook there. And she's going to start playing a song, a new song, and I'm not going to sing it for you because you're asleep. There's also not a tune. But it's kind of almost like one singular note. You know how, like, in churches they'll sing kind of like a psalm, and it's just kind of like a string of consciousness.
Yeah.
It kind of just continues to go on. And it doesn't stop all night.
Roll me a d20.
That's an 18.
Okay. Do we want to do dreams tonight?
I'll do dreams. I'm just yeah. Jian sleeps so easily. It's fucking wild. I wish I could sleep like that.
Me too.
Jian just closes their eyes and all of a sudden they're asleep, and I'm so jealous of it.
I wish I could do that.
I'm jealous.
And it's mostly just because Jian is drained all the fucking time. So I'm kind of, yeah.
One of these days you will hear the song, but you have to be awake for it.
And one day Jian will have trouble sleeping, and that's gonna be a great day. Dream.
You fall asleep.
No, me first. No, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Dream time. I'm just go for dream time.
You go to sleep. You fall asleep, and you, in your dream, I say you wake up, but you're in a dream. You come into your dream in the mirror room again.
Oh, god damn it.
The garden dream, it felt secure that you would dream of that every night, but things just keep interrupting it. And you are, I mean, it's a small room, it's not that big, but you wake up in front of a mirror, but it is a different mirror than the one Jackie usually is in. But you wake up in front of that mirror. And what?
I'm tapping on the mirror.
You see someone.
Huh?
It is Seraphim.
Don't you fucking do this to me! Don't you fucking do this to me!
You see them there. It's hard to see if they're either staring right at you or they're staring past you. And they're just standing there with their wings kind of like hanging and dragging on the floor behind them.
Did you know about this?
But they are not. They are either staring right at you or they are not acknowledging you.
Seraphim?
He does not respond.
I turn around to see if he's staring at anything behind me. Seraphim?
No response.
Is there anything besides the mirrors?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck do I do? I want to talk to Seraphim.
You do want to talk to Seraphim.
I really want to talk to Seraphim.
But you cannot talk to Seraphim. Seraphim's gone. Seraphim's not coming back.
I know what I have to do.
And you are just stuck in this limbo of seeing your first and perhaps only friend besides Jackie, who knew you as you, but even Jackie was at the very end. And
I know what I have to
Seraphim is gone. And Seraphim is not coming back. And you feel guilty.
I'm gonna
You're
sit.
not here. You can't say anything.
I'm gonna
No,
sit
just listen.
on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeling all of this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is everything that you're feeling.
I came too late. Although I feel like you probably would have said something a little earlier if you actually wanted to be saved. Mysterious in life and death. Maybe not an angel, but definitely broken, huh?
Welcome up.
I'm leaning against the mirror, so I'm not
Yeah.
facing Seraphim. I'm just
Like back against it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know he's there.
Yeah.
We always fought. I blame you. But also I was stubborn, so I still blame you. But you were fun. I'm learning to mourn. Don't know if you'd be interested in that. Man, I miss your wit. Lupin has it, but I think I'm influencing her, so I don't think it's gonna be a good outcome for me, specifically. He's fun, you know. Your heart. I think I can mourn you first. Jackie's gonna take a while. But my first friend after Jackie. First death after her too. I think you really need to be an angel right now. I don't care if you went to hell or anywhere in any dimensions. Any worlds. You were my friend. You were a pain in the fucking ass. I liked having you around. And that wasn't Jackie, that was me. I liked having you around. If we meet again, I hope it's on the same plane you are. I got a few stories to tell you. And then I'm gonna look back up to the mirror.
Still there?
I wish you came up with a name. I think Broken Angel once mentioned something about the name Seraphim not fitting. I think it fits, personally. I don't know if Lupin would fit you, if that's what the heart was telling you. Lupin fits Lupin. I miss you, bud. I wish you were here to get to know me. I miss you.
Me too. You look up at Seraphim, and his eyes changed to not be so distant, not necessarily looking past you, still kind of glazed over, but there's a tear falling down his face.
Who the fuck is messing with me? You're fine.
Fucking get it together, man.
Walk it off,
Jian
bitch.
is crying.
Walk it off, you little pussy.
You're fine. Don't cry.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
This is how I cope with my feelings.
I do say, I hope Marin's not with you. That's because of the promise to get him safe. But if he is with you, I hope you guys are happy. Say hi to Jackie for me too. I'm sure she's there too. And honestly, I don't even know if you're even real right now, if you're just a figment of my imagination. Whichever the case is. I'm happy to talk to you. Hey guys, what's up? What's wrong? Is everything okay? What happened?
I hate you so much.
You're so mean.
What do you
Why
mean?
do you do this to me?
You wrote it.
No.
You wanted me to talk to Seraphim, so I'm talking at Seraphim.
Yep. This goes on for the rest of the night.
I'm just talking.
Yeah.
I'm not breaking the glass or anything.
Yeah.
This is me. This is Jian. Getting out everything that they wanted
Yes.
to talk to Seraphim about. And this is how they are going to mourn Seraphim.
Mm-hmm.
This is how they let Seraphim go. They just wanted to talk to him one last time.
Okay.
So in this kind of thing, this is this is Jian mourning
Mm-hmm.
and letting go.
Mm-hmm.
And if Anise did this, if Elsiel did this, fuck her. She did it wrong because I'm mourning. I'm doing the good things. But if Anise did it, love my god.
Okay. Do you want to try to see who did this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
Why don't you just insight, like.
Yeah, I want to see if there's frustration at me doing things, or like...
What?
That's a natural 1, but it makes it a 6, so it's insight.
Would you like to have your roll changed?
Is it the 18?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we're using the 18? 18. So, 18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay. It's a weird thing to try to figure out in a dream.
I'm trying to get the vibe.
Yes. The vibe that you're getting, the most that you can get from this is that it is neither Anise nor Elsiel. It is something else.
Is this Seraphim?
It might be.
Maybe Seraphim ?
But it does not feel like the dream from Anise, and it does not feel like the one that you've had from Elsiel.
Is it just not familiar at all?
It does not feel... This kind of thing does not feel familiar to you.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Is it another guy? I don't want them.
They all love you.
I don't want them to like me. I want to be left alone.
But yes, it does not feel like Elsiel or Anise in this moment. There's something else there, but it's not either of them.
Okay. Then before we get to another dream, I'm gonna say, whoever it is that brought him here, even if he's not actually here, thank you. And good night.
And you spend the rest of the night like that?
Yeah, I'm just talking the entire night to him. At him, specifically.
Yeah. So I need you to now go away.
Fine, if I have to.
Bye!
If I have to. If you wake up again saying that I killed a furball,
You killed my family! What the fuck, dude?
My grandma!
See, he killed my grandma!
Okay. What you dream is what we just heard.
Mm-hmm.
In that dream, you are Seraphim. Or you are as you were in Seraphim. But you were able to see Jian and what Jian said. But to you, it's just a weird dream where you're in a mirror and Jian is talking to you. There's no connection that you might be interested in. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Why would that happen?
She's just like, why am I dreaming this? This is
yeah,
weird.
why is Jian talking to me?
And I'm just sitting there, standing there, crying a little bit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But that is what you have for your dream. Yeah.
Do I get any sense of my god at all in this dream?
Make an insight check.
Insight? Ooh. This is fun. I didn't expect you to send Callie out. Secret. 17.
Great. 17.
17.
You feel the presence of your god here. You feel that power of dream. But that's kind of it. You can't really tell. You can always feel your god when you dream. But the thing is that you don't dream. So this is very strange. This is the first dream that you've had. Because you have memories.
That's so sweet.
And like you always feel your god kind of when you're sleeping, but not really because you don't dream and your god is of dreams. But you feel your god when other people dream. And maybe it's just because you're in it, but it feels stronger than when you're just like watching Jian sleep, you know?
I have a question.
Yes.
As I'm dreaming this,
Mm-hmm.
am I have that sense, that feeling, that emotion of what's being said.
Yeah.
My logic was that the tear was Lupin, like the feelings that Lupin was having.
Yes.
Being portrayed outwardly that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This is your first dream? This is a bit off topic, but I want you to make an insight check.
Insight. Okay. I'm gonna trinket that.
Okay.
It's so fun to be able to give yourself really good rolls automatically.
Yeah.
give me a trinket.
Although you do luck rolls, don't you?
Yeah, but that wasn't a luck roll.
Okay. Please do this too tight. You can keep talking while I grab the trinket out.
This insight check is a bit of a weird one. But the memory that you had of that village, of that like scene that you had seen, looking back on it, it felt very similar to when you felt that feeling of like a bit of stuffing plucked out of you. And thinking about it here in a dream yourself, that might have not been a memory.
It might have been a false.
And the thing is that it was your memory dreams are so clear.
Yeah.
And it was almost as if someone wasn't sure of what they were saying. It was almost as if there was if there was someone telling you, like, narrating the scene for you, maybe they were stumbling over their words and going back and changing things.
Oh, interesting.
It felt like watching someone lie.
So Anise was...
Not Anise.
LCL.
Yeah.
I almost said Elise.
And that was right after your, like, story-wise, that was right after Jian had sworn allegiance to Anise.
Oh.
That was right before Jian realized that they can't lie and that they can't change in the way that they used to. It might have been an attempt of LCL's to seed distrust. You saw someone who was having trouble changing. Then Jian had trouble changing.
Yeah. Interesting.
But you have that kind of like,
Yeah, where it's like...
being in a dream now, that one feels weird.
Yeah. It's like uncanny. So
Yeah.
all the fur folks had too many fingers.
It was AI generated.
You know how their mouths move normally? It was like, wow.
They never fully closed, you know?
Yeah, and it's always like, it looks like rubber bands.
Yeah.
Like on a string. Like, wow. Okay.
Hey, baby.
Okay.
Well, that is what you dream.
Okay.
And that is kind of like some realization. You can decide how much you remember when you wake up.
Okay.
But yeah.
I kind of think it was almost like, because she didn't fall asleep, you know? It was kind of like, almost like a meditative state where it's like lucid dream-y, you know? Which would make sense that she kind of lucid dreams more, especially if she's in somebody else's dream.
Yeah. After she knows that.
Exactly. She's like, oh, this must be dreaming. Wow.
This is weird.
Wow. I'm so big. I'm 2 feet taller than I usually am. I'm so high off the ground. This is Lupin's inner dialogue. She's like,
Whoa, I forgot how warm and cozy it is. Oh, I love the sounds of metallic organs shutting down. So strange to be awake right now.
It's so funny. Are we ready?
yeah.
Callie! Bro didn't hear me.
I'm queer and I'm ready to cry. Did I kill another furball village?
Yes.
I did. Oh man, my bad. There's a dice. Oh right, your dice.
Whoa, it's different. So you guys sleep. And maybe that's where we'll stop. For tonight.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm chilling.
Awesome.
Are you chilling, Briar? What happened? Jesus.
Nothing.
My dice.
Well, thank you for listening.
It was awesome. I loved that. I think this is my favorite session so far.
Oh my god.
I think
Me, Briar, is really excited for future Briar to listen to this. Future Briar, be excited. Now, Nemo, please edit the other podcast. Bro has no time. It's fine. You're fine.